Hug.
Good morning, good morning. How are we? How are we doing, everyone? It is so good to see you. Whoops, I meant to hide that. How is everyone doing? I didn't even plan on going to the full screen chatting screen this morning, and I just did, so here we are. I'm tired. Good morning, Morph Man. It's so good to see you. Teme, Puddin, and Portia were our early birds. There we go. Hi, Llama. Pale Llama is here. I hope you went to the gym yesterday, right? You had to go on Lurk. I hope that went well. It is a big Hello Kitty. It is such a big Hello Kitty. Oh, good. I'm glad that you went. I hope it felt good afterwards. I admit, it just started happening in the last 10-15 minutes after I posted in our Discord that I was just getting a little behind, a little late. I am not feeling well. My head and my stomach. My stomach was a little off this morning, but that's every morning for me. That's so normal. But now my head is not quite right. So I wanted to still go live and see how we do. We're doing a co-working session, so I don't have to talk a whole lot. But I feel woozy. So yeah, no fun. Thank you for interrupting the stream with all of these cats. You know, for StreamerBot not being that random, and all the I have a cat's foot in my mouth. Of all the redeems that I've created, that I've tried to have randomized, and then have, you know, of all the options that happens, there's always like one big special one, and we never get to see that. There was the Boo one, the Stitch one, and a few others. And with the interrupt the stream, StreamerBot is always playing that fourth option with all three cats. The other options are just the individual ones, but so it's almost 8:30. I think we'll just move on over. Oh, I wanted to show off my mug. It's huge. Big mug full of cocoa. What'd you get? You got a Doppio. I got your latte on Monday, Teme. I got your latte. It was very funny. I was like, ooh, let me order a coffee. Let me order one. Americano, okay. I've actually had those before. Not a fan. Not a fan, but I want to do one work session, see how I feel. I really have to get these, not these. I really have to get yarn carded. It's really important that I do that. If I'm going to felt in February, it's important that I do that. Hi, Sarm. Hello. How are you doing? Good time zone to you. You got your RE4. Yay! I'm so happy. Have you started it yet? Are you going to be streaming it? Oh, thank you, Pale Llama. Yeah, let's see how we do with one co-working session. Card out some yarn. I took my medicine, but yeah, that's not related. I mean, headaches are their own thing. They are their own thing, and I hadn't started this cocoa mix until after the headaches started. Go figure. Oh, Brownor, look at your emo, and Nixley is here. Oh my goodness. Good afternoon, good morning, good time zone, whatever it may be, where you are. I was just explaining the last 10-ish, 15-ish minutes I've not been feeling well. It's just kind of rising, but I want to work through it. I want to see if I can get through it. So I think I need to drink more water is probably really key. Yo, Play Possum, welcome in. Look at your cute emotes too. Ah, those are so cute. Good morning. I definitely need to keep drinking more water. That's gonna be a good key to feeling better. So thank you, Sarm. Yeah, why don't we get started? I need to add one thing I want to do before I start carding yarn. I want to do that. And then I will add the next task of carding yarn after. But if anyone would like to join with the Super Sweet Bot, please, by all means, join us. If you have any other questions on how to use any other commands, just let me know. I will do my best. And we are listening to, you know what, before I even plug it, let me fix that right now. Where would that be? I categorize all of my commands. Is that under suite commands? No. I want to update that real quick. Go figure. But happy Wednesday. Happy Woolly Wednesday to everyone. I don't know if you saw my title. Trying to be clever. Trying to be commands, suite commands. Where's lo-fi? There it is. Let's just get rid of the chill hop. There we go. So now when I plug it, Lena and Entity, hello, hello. It should just pop up with Lo-Fi Girl, great. Yeah, there was just a lot of hoops to jump through to use chill hop, and not even just to, you know, have the right to stream it. It was just to access the music. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, if you make it so impossible for any one person to figure it out, it's not worth using. So just lo-fi girl music. A title in sheep clothing. That's clever. That is very clever. Woo, Redeems. I'm glad you're happy to be here, Pale Llama. Thank you for that. Are you in the 100 Chickens Club? Now you need a lot of hay. I have to scroll up. Man, my head. I was saying just a few minutes ago, Lena and Entity, my head is not feeling well just in the last couple of minutes. Where is it? Oh, it was a brown chicken, 100 chickens in your coop. Let's go, let's go. I love it, I love it. The mod redeem has a counter, correct? Did you just feed the mods? Where are that? Where is that? Where is that? There's your, what'd you get for, you got a cortado. Let's go, Entity. I don't know if I would try one. I got an Americano when I sent that a couple minutes ago. I'm looking for that. Did you feed the mods? No. Yes? Are you on it? Wait, it's not there. Okay. Okay, it's not there. There's the crane game. Oh, I just saw the everybody and I was like, what? The high. Maybe we can squeeze the headache out. Just squeeze. Yeah, and it's sort of in my eyeballs, but definitely kind of just a headache. Headache. Carrot 25. What? You fed the mods. And it is a counter. Wait. Oh my gosh, is that an individual counter like all my other redeems? So Lena, you fed the mods 27 times? That's a lot. There you go, Nixley. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the Daily Sweets Club. It's your first daily sweet. Love it. That was the first daily I had ever created, and well over a year ago. And then I can't even say more recently. It's January 2025 now. Last summer, I started having a bunch more daily collectibles that you all see. You are a feeder. The mods deserve it. I want to think of like another mod redeem. You know, it's nice to have the, you know, send love to mods, applause for mods, but something else. So that's why I came up with the, why don't we just feed the mods? Feed the mods some digital food. Why not? And your first flower, what did you get? Lime blossoms. They are so pretty. A lot of the daily flowers, it was so nice when I was creating that. Almost all of them actually grow in my state, so a lot of them I am familiar with, unlike maybe the coffees and some of the mushrooms I may have not heard of or seen in person. But yeah, the flowers like Forsythia blooms here in April, and if you're wondering what Forsythia is, they are the kind of medium, not so bright, but definitely not dark, but just like a nice brown branch. it's a bush and they can get pretty big, and their blossoms are bright yellow. So they're one of the first flowers to bloom, and it's kind of like tulips, you know. You just see them and you're just like, "Oh my gosh, that color out of all the dreariness, the yucks of the lingering of winter that we have to visually take in. Oh my goodness, forsythia makes me so happy. When I'm walking dogs in April, it's just like, yes." Sounds like a Pokemon character. Forsythia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hi, Burner Blade. Good morning. Good morning. We're taking a moment to actually start our work session simply because I'm not feeling that well. I want to see if the headache kind of dwindles a little bit. Forsythia, yes. Yes, forsythia. Was there another friend that popped in and that I didn't acknowledge? I want to make sure. My head is really getting to me. I saw Burner. I think I caught everyone. I just don't want to miss people. It's not fun to be missed. I've been sick, hence the weird kind of sound to my voice. But this is so specific and just more recent in that in the last 15 minutes I've been feeling a headache. So I was already a little late and that was just one thing, but then the headache started and it's just like, ugh. Queen of kindness and crafts. Aw. You're sick? Oh no. That's why you said you're sick too. Oh yeah, I've been sick. It was so unfortunate. My goodness, I knew we were gonna have a month long of streams of fun stuff for the Say It Louder fundraiser, and I got sick the first or second day of December, and I was like, here we go, and we did it. And I did give myself a break at the start of January, but I had a bunch of allergy attacks last week. Haven't been sleeping well. It's just, you all know. A lot of you all are kind of feeling it too. Winter is just a yucky time. It's tough to feel 100% ever. And then, you know, when one has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, it's just like, ugh. Hi, Austin. Hello. Austin, it's so good to see you. I hope that's not too loud. Loud lo-fi song right now. It's lovely, but it's loud. I saw that. Hi, welcome in, Kevo Loco. I saw that. What did you say? A gym leader with all grass types. Oh, that would, yeah, if I was a Pokemon trainer, Pokemon gym leader, it would definitely be grass or psychic Pokemon are kind of my favorites up there. Trying to think of like anything else. I really like the grass types. If I think about a lot of them, like I was told Chikorita gets a lot of hate as a starter Pokemon. I love Chikorita. Bulbasaur is my favorite starter, always will be, because I'm a first gen kid, you know. I was the prime age when that released in the United States. It was just like boom, yep. Thank you, Austin. I'm a little under the weather, got a little bit of a headache brewing right now. I'm trying to stay on top of it. I need to overhydrate right now, I think, but Totara is not just adorable for being this half turtle, half dinosaur, half tree Pokemon. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's so cute, but at least in Pokemon Snap, it doesn't mind it when cute little Pokemon hang out on its back, and it's so cute. It'll be taking a nap, and you'll see Score Bunny, and what's the really small Pikachu? Pichu? I think it's that one from Pokemon Snap. You'll see those two just taking a nap on its back, sleeping at night. It's adorable. Look at that, King. Thank you, Kevo Loco. You're like, I'm going to have to drop this emo. Is it yours? I'm going to hover over it. It's yours. Thank you for that. I'm going to give you a shouty. Thank you for dropping a giant bitty. Final Fantasy X. Let's go. I like Final Fantasy X. Totara is your favorite and brand? Wait, what do you mean and brand? And it's yours. Yes, it is yours. I love it. I like how it says, let's go. Grass and Psychic, the Wii types. Yeah, I might have gone there. Thank you, Sarm, calling me out. I was saying it without saying it. You just said it. I kind of like, but all of that aside, my most favorite Pokemon are the cute Pokemon, the kawaii Pokemon, the adorable Pokemon. As a kid who never battled, who did collect the cards but didn't go crazy about it, played the Game Boy games for sure. I had red, half brother had blue, and we always wanted yellow. We never got our hands on yellow, but I had the cool see-through purple Game Boy Color. It was so cool. But I only collected and traded cards for the cute Pokemon. I didn't battle. I didn't really care to keep, even if it was a Charizard or something. I didn't probably keep the card and traded it for, anything else that was cute. A Rattata. I'm joking. I probably, hopefully did not do that. But, it's part of your brand as a creator. I love it. You miss playing Pokemon. The only thing about Pokemon Snap on the N64 is it's such a short play. It's such a great game. There's nothing negative to say about it for what it was in its time. It ages well. But it's so short, and even as a kid, you knew it was a short game. Like, you can beat it in 3 hours. It's really short. So when they came out with the new Pokemon Snap for the Switch, it's lovely, it's engaging, the interactiveness about it with the online, the online interactiveness of it is a really cool component. There's so many reasons to play that game, and they update it, every now and then. But yeah, the Pokemon Snap and then Pokemon Stadium. Anyone have that for the 64? I was a 64 kid. I really miss not being able to stream from my Switch right now. Like, I was gonna play some retro Mario. I was gonna start Kirby with all of you. Yoshi's Island. And I was even considering getting the N64 membership that you can get with the Switch. It's not cheap. But I checked the list of 64 games they have on there, and there's 6 to 7 of them that I would absolutely play through, and definitely more than one of them I'd play more than once. But capture card. Burner only watched the shows, loved all the fire stars. Oh, Blaziken is really cool. I like the way it looks. I watched a little bit of like the early, like the first Pokemon show to arrive in the States. I didn't keep up with it too much. I will say I appreciate it for everything it's become. It's like a full-fledged anime, and from what I understand, because I read things, I dive into things, rabbit holes, all of that, it gets real. It gets so sad. There's loss and tragedy and just chaos, and it's like, damn the man. So like anything, it's pretty awesome. It really is. Not a lot of Pokemon variety. No, well, you're only in the Pokemon Snap for 64 is the only generation that came out was the first gen, so I think you can catch half of them, or not catch, snap half of them in the game. I really like that, there's an in the realm of Pokemon, there's an overpopulation of Lapras because a few kids from the 90s just really kind of latched onto the idea that they were endangered and released a bunch of them into the ocean through their Pokemon games. So if you look it up in Wikipedia and you look up Lapras, it like... they're no longer endangered thanks to everyone, all their efforts. It's very cute. Pokemon is great. See-through technology scared you as a child? You don't know why? Oh my goodness, I had this see-through purple controller for the 64, and my brother hated me for it. Our parents gifted it to us. Like, dude, and I think he just got the simple gray one. It, like, didn't even get like a blue or red or yellow one. Like, I just got the gray one, so I can get it. But if I remember correctly, it was like birthday related, me getting that purple see-through controller. And there was a very brief time where we had birthdays and Christmases, and then they didn't exist anymore, so you had no right to be jealous. Oh, you learned your lessons. Yes. Yeah, the new game is so immersive, and one of the drives, even if you feel like you've completed the story mode, you've completed there's weekly challenges and stuff, even if you feel like you complete it all so quickly, the another incentive to playing the new Pokemon Snap and regularly keeping up to date with it, which I don't, and it's a shame, is with your new snaps, you have an online photo album. And with unlocking new rewards, you can add stickers and filters and frames and other cute little things like sticker assets. It's so cute. And I'm just thinking of some of the cool photos I've made. Anyways, you put them in your album and people will rank them, and it's just so cool because then you can just it's just a really nice way to interact with the community. You just get likes on your photos and stuff like that, and you can get clever with them or artistic with them. And I remember I took a majestic Bulbasaur one, like on the ledge with the waterfall behind it. Oh, so cute. And you can't take a picture of Bulbasaur in the original Pokemon Snap, so there you go. I haven't played Ruby or Sapphire. I'm ridiculously behind on everything Pokemon. It's absurd. Aside Pokemon Snap, and then the original Pokemon, I had Red, right? Brother had Blue, and then Pokemon Stadium. Those were the games I played. You played on Pokemon Day? Nice. You can actually play in the 4th area in the Snap 64. That's kind of cool. Was your second Pokemon game? First game was Pokken. Yeah, there's so many. So if you think of all the Marios, all the Zeldas, all the Pokemon games that haven't released in the US, there's a lot that, it's so funny. Food and merchandise, think of places like the UK and Australia where they can't get half the stuff the US gets. There's stuff that we don't get either. There's a lot of anime and a lot of games that we will never see the light of day unless you go on YouTube. Unless you go on YouTube and you find the people, the content creators that are like, yeah, I had to search 5 years for this one game. It's pretty intense. Especially when people travel abroad just to go shop at those, little mom pop shops to find those games. And it's like, that's nuts. But yeah, there's a lot of Japanese games we have never seen the light of day. Pokemon Tekken game? Is that what that is? Is that what Pokken is? I've never heard it. I like Tekken. I've played... Which Tekken have I played? I think it was probably like 2 or 3. Or am I thinking... I'm thinking of Soul Calibur. My apologies. I love Soul Calibur. I feel like I'm sitting on this screen is so silly. I am feeling better. Maybe I will get a work session started. I think we'll... At 8:55, I'm going to start a work session. This talking and just hanging out has kind of helped. And we'll see how I do with carding yarn. But, you got Pokemon Red and Yellow when you were younger. I wanted Yellow so bad. I wanted Pikachu. Any kid that didn't have Yellow wanted Yellow. We wanted Pikachu. It was the one game. Cutesy, hi. All of our redeems don't have sounds right now. I'm supposed to start co-working. A little bit of a headache, so we've been actually hanging out, chatting. How you doing, Cutesy? It's good to see you. You just wanted the cute Santa kittens. I know. It was kind of nice. I spoke about this before going live this week, how I've never done the same stream back to back. It's always been a different game or different theme. So to do a second co-working session right after the previous one is really nice because there's a lot less to set up. There's a lot less to change over. It's very nice. Yeah, everyone, Brit's here. It was a Pokemon fighting game that didn't last long. You could play at lots of Pokemon. See, that's my thing with Pokemon and why I'm kind of glad I haven't watched the anime. I have a thing with animals, and it's in part because my brain is so messed up. It's wired so badly from all the neglect and the trauma and all the stuff over the years of my lifetime. So I tend to remember the most significantly awful stuff more than the good stuff, right? So when it comes to anything with animals, it takes me anywhere from weeks to years to forget it. I have to guard what I visually take into my eyeballs, or even read or hear. So on that note, yeah, I can't watch dinosaur stuff. Pokemon stuff is really tough, and I know that's so silly, but it's like the heart on the sleeve moment right now. Like, I'm a little teary because, like, it really gets to me. Even as a kid, my mom, I miss my mom for this one thing. She loved her movies, and she just knew, because I kind of watched them with her, and she just knew if there was a scene coming up, she'd be like, all right, you need to leave the other room. And I knew exactly what that meant. I left the other room, and if I could still hear, I covered my ears, and she just knew, and she protected me. I am valid for this. It's just, it lasts with me way too long, and it's just like, damn, if it wasn't for that, then I'd probably be a lot more tolerant, but I do have to guard myself. It's like people with the news and things like that. It's just, the triggers. If you know what your triggers are, bless you. Guard yourself. I support you in that. Your brain hyper focuses on the bad stuff too. It's just hard, exactly. If it weren't for that, I'd watch all the animal stuff out there. But it's just like, oof. It's too much. Aw, you love it here. You love Cozy Strings. Thank you both so much. I didn't even give Cutesy give you a hug. Thank you so much. We've been chatting about Pokemon for a little while. I feel like if I continue to drink more water, I drink, oh my gosh, half of this just hanging out with all of you, which is good. Drink more water. And I think I can start at least one Pomo session, see how I feel carding the yarn. It's going to be a little bit more physical than just, say, working on the computer, but I think I'll be all right. And if I find that I'm not going to be okay, we'll cross that bridge if we have to. So, yeah, why don't we get started in a couple minutes? You know your triggers, and you even think of it, you cry instantly. I know. Let's not think about them right here and now. But bless your souls, because you guys are in such good company. You're not alone. And yeah, I've had people in my life that are like, you need to toughen up. It's not a big deal. No. I would never tell someone who's going through whatever they're going through, if their brain is like, no, I don't want this right now, I would respect that. You gotta respect that. It comes down to the brain. It's all about what the brain is saying. The brain says no. So, yes. Oh, look at the cute emote. Is that a little ghosty? Oh, I love it. Hi, party. I love it. Good. Okay, Austin, I just clicked your name. I was like, I gotta be sure I'm following you. I've seen you around for so long. Like, let me make sure. Hi, Retro. Hi, I saw you earlier. Let me give you all, I really don't mind if you all want to go over and say hello to Misty. Misty is having a very big special day today. I was able to chat and hang out a little earlier. Saw Retro over there. Misty is on the front page today. Very big, exciting stuff. Doing her horror stuff. So yeah, if you're like me and you're like, oof, horror, I get it. I will say this, she's always distracted, she's always chatting, and then there's Baloo. We love Baloo, her loving, wonderful pup. So, but yeah, I just want to give her a little love. She's been so supportive of the sweet streams, and she is so supportive of everyone, and she's like me. if she is awake with a tummy ache or not feeling well, she will go on Twitch and she will be up at the craziest hours and, like me, just hang out with your streamer friends when you're not feeling good. Thank you for the hydrate, Sarm. She's so distracted. She's so distracted. Understandably so. But yeah, you all know me. We actually raided Misty maybe, if it wasn't the first time, the second time in what, over a year of knowing her. We did that recently because she wasn't actually playing a scary game. Because it's my rule here, I don't like to raid into scary games just because I get scared. I'm spooky. Let me mention this about Misty. She also sings, and she does lovely, lovely songs and covers. And she's so wonderful. So, Kevo, I want to thank you again for the biddy. Look at that. Is that yours as well? It is. Ooh, that's so cute. I love it. It's so precious. It's so precious. Water the yap hole in order to keep yapping. It's true. It's true. I can't believe with that interrupt the cat redeem earlier, how I had a cat feet in my mouth and I just had to like go over here because I was like, this is too much. Yes, full of energy and lover vibe. She's lovely. She's lovely. Okay. I feel better. I think, oh, it's your favorite character. I wouldn't know Xenoblade. I've seen it, but I don't know Xenoblade Chronicles. I apologize. I do feel it's still lingering, but we're gonna start a Pomo session. We'll do our typical 50 minutes, 10-minute break, but I think after the 50 minutes, we'll check in, see how I'm feeling at that point. I would hate to have a really short stream today, but for the sake of my health, not pushing myself, yada yada, all that jazz. But today, I don't have to leave the house until after 12 my time, so yeah, not gonna do 4 Pomo sessions today after all. We'll see how many we get through. First task I have, I'm going to post that Instagram pic, and then I'm going to card some yarn. So thank you everyone for being here, being so sweet, being yourselves, being supportive of me, being a little woozy wobbly today. We'll press on. We'll see how we do. So, Sweet, you know how to do this. I was struggling with this Monday. Pomo start. It's not timer start. It is timer start. I keep doing the opposite. Anyone else do that? Where you try to remember something so badly and you always remember to do the opposite thing? That's me right now. It added, no. Hold on. It added an extra one on there. I don't know why it does that. How do I remove that again? Let's do 1, 2. There we go. It did that Monday, and that was good because I wanted 3. Today I don't want 4. Okay. I'm going to mute myself. I will unmute for any awesome necessary events taking place. If you all have any questions with Super Sweetbot, please let me know. Please also feel free to use it. I appreciate you all chatting, lurking, hanging out, and be sure to take care of yourselves while you're hanging out, while you're doing your Wednesday thing, all of that jazz. Appreciate you all. Hey friends, I'm not gonna be able to finish the last 10 minutes. I don't normally throw up when I'm having a vertigo spell, but I'm kind of getting there. Yeah, real quick, I do want to share the story of how I was diagnosed with vertigo. You know me, I always have something to say. Always want to share with all of you. This was worth it. I need to chop up yarn to cut, to card into wool. So this was productive. Cloud, I realized I do have Dramamine. I'm gonna take Dramamine as soon as this is done. I'm going to try to lay down, but often with vertigo, laying down means even more motion sickness. For some reason, for me specifically, and vertigo affects everyone. It's yet another spectrum condition. Everyone experiences vertigo differently. That has it. For me, and I'm realizing as I was cutting yarn, I definitely saw the signs last night and maybe even Monday. I just call them vertigo spells, because it's dizziness and all of that, and it's usually the worst at the start of it. Could last for a few days to about a week. Whew. 100 daily sweets. Let's go, Nacho Man. Let's go. See, meant to stream. It was meant to be. real quick story. This is so many years ago with not a great person. My ex. You got 99% wildness. Let's go. I'm sorry I missed it, my friend. That's awesome. That's so wonderful. Nacho Man, you're awesome. So I was with my ex in my apartment, and it was the middle of the night, and I was thirsty, and I didn't have water at the bedstand, so I thought, let me just get up, get some water. I have to walk from the bedroom through the living room to the kitchen, and I remember walking through the living room, and I was so close to the kitchen. Oh, Teme, you don't have to cheer Biddy, sweetheart. Thank you so much. You're too sweet. You're so sweet. Not looking up is actually helping. So if you guys feel like, oh, she's telling a story while looking down, that's like looking down is helping my eyes right now. I remember being so close to the kitchen, and then just the next moment I realized I wasn't standing. I could tell I was laying down. Oh, did I not hit enter? I meant to hit enter with the shouty for Demi and then the shouty for Nacho Man. You all are too sweet. What's better than bits? Further bits. You both are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Ramrod. Happy Wednesday to you. So I knew I wasn't standing, couldn't tell where I was. I just couldn't feel anything, really. I could feel my head. I was just like, this is so wrong. And so, me being the person I am, was like, don't move, sweet. You don't know what's going on. You could have injured yourself. You could make it worse if you just, if you move around or something. So I'm calling out to my ex, who, oh my God, I was calling out for minutes, everyone, minutes. And like the room was right there. So anyways, finally is up, and I hear him walking towards me, and he goes, what happened? Why are you on the floor? And I said, I'm on the floor. I don't know. I didn't want to move. I don't know where I am. He's like, how do you not know where you are? You have one of the couch, like the couch side tables. There we go. One of the side tables was on me. And he's like, what happened? And he gets me up, and I just wanted to get water. I don't know what happened. He's like, I think you blacked out. And I was like, I kind of remember like putting my hand on the doorway and holding it for a moment, I realized, and then that was it. But I blacked out. I landed backwards. Side table fell on top of me, so it was good that I didn't move when I did regain consciousness. Oof, I'm so sick. Immediately, obviously, the next day, called the doctors, took me in right away. Actually, my doctor was out, but because it was definitely an emergency, they luckily had a backup doctor. And this doctor was like a pro in all of the office, was like the doctor. So I was lucky, and they were like, let's do this test. And sure enough, so it's been years, and they come and they go. I get about 2 a year, one in summer, one in winter. I guess I'm due. I feel like I skip the winter ones. Summer usually is like I get one for sure. So my dear friends, we're going to have a very short stream today, and I want to thank Teme and Nacho Man and Kevo as well for the bits, the kind love. You guys are so wonderful. Yeah, I got a few tabs open. Let's see who I could bring you over to. I originally had Friday scheduled off. Everyone, I will probably keep it that way. Normally I would make things up to you, but Friday is a busy work day for me. I have a lot of dog bookings on Friday, so I will be back in action on Saturday, and it's supposed to be Fields of Mystria, though, we'll see if I change my mind to Stardew. So let me see who's live. We have some Kingdom Hearts. Wait, is Monster Rancher anything like Slime Rancher? Sort of. Monster Rancher is a small streamer, could use some love. I could take you into more co-working. Why don't we just leave it? I'm not going to scroll through my list. I need to go and rest. I have Dramamine. I'm going to take Dramamine right away. So, let me know in chat. More co-working, and this streamer is so lovely. You all may have not met her yet. Excuse me, let me check pronouns. Her, she, they. You may have not met them yet. Lovely witchy plant vibes. You got super sweet bot there. So lovely. The friend playing Monster Rancher is a dear friend of a well-known streamer here, but this is a smaller streamer, PNG tuber. So lovely. This game looks funny. Monster Rancher 2DX. It looks funny. So either that or co-working, dear friends. Please let me know. Yeah, I don't look well. Thanks. I kind of want to take you to more co-working. Why don't I take you to more co-working, everybody? I do want to plug socials, Discord, and please follow my mods. Please give them all the love. Let's raid and run. I'll say hi to this person. I've met them recently. Oh, I met them. They were doing a co-working stream. Like a co-working stream. Actually, how would you just say it's co-working co-stream? There we go. With Lenny. This is a friend of Lenny's. This is super sweet, super cute streamer. Lots of co-working. I love hanging out here. Honeyfield Notes. Let's go say hello. Oh, raid message. Raid message. There we go. We can just use the simple, easy ones. I should create a co-working one. I'll add that to my to-do list. I really love you all. I'm so sorry for today. It just hit me this morning. So I'm going to take Dramamine, rest for 2.5 hours before I have to go to work. So I really love you all. Thank you so much for your support and kindness and being here today. I'm going to go take care of myself. Absolutely. I love you all. Thank you. Raid message one more time. Make your own cool raid message. And I'll see you all Saturday, if not earlier, in Discord and certainly in your streams too. So thank you for the love, all the hugs. Be kind. Stay wild, everyone.
I love you.
Big hugs. All the love. Bye, everyone.
Live long